I was looking at my video earlier today, reading the comments, replying to comments like I always do, when I happened across this one. At this point, Wuba's haters are just becoming the meme of themselves. Let's not forget the massive layoff that just happened at Hoyo without forewarning. Being fired like that is a massive dick move. 251 likes, 22 replies so far. So I saw this and I thought to myself, wait, there's a mass layoff happening at Hoyo? This left me wanting to dig a little deeper into it and see exactly what is going on. So I navigated on over to Twitter, and not only did I find a link to what is arguably the most brain rot gacha subreddit in existence, but a selection of different tweets, Facebook messages, just messages in general left by what I believe to be employees from Hoyo. The title from the thread on Gacha Gaming states, HoYoverse has been doing unannounced layoffs, and they go ahead and link to this image. Hoyo. Oh no. My time with HoYoverse has come to an end. Made new friends, gained new skills, added global insights, onward. Well then, traveler, bon voyage. So I saw this a while ago and I thought, well, you know what, maybe that's just one person. Maybe one person just, you know, they left, maybe they were fired for whatever reason. And then there's this right here. We have the marketing, talent, employee brand, recruitment. Here we have senior recruiter at HoYoverse for global. Happy New Year, it's been a while. After an incredible 2.5 years at HoYoverse, I'm moving on due to the recent layoffs that took place before the new year. Looking back, I feel truly fortunate to have worked with such brilliant talents in the industry. I'm also grateful for the many inspiring candidates that I had the privilege to connect with, whose unique experiences and stories left a lasting impact. Lasting impact? A Genshin Impact? Working in a global organization was an amazing experience, and I'm especially thankful for the opportunity to use my Mandarin skills in my role. So, there's another person talking about layoffs. Not a layoff, not a singular layoff, but numerous layoffs. That's not good, especially given both of these seem to be global. These don't seem to be Chinese, at least from what I can tell based off of these few images. Haha, so no easy way to say this, but I just got laid off from HoYoverse. Genshin specifically, not Honkai Star Rail, not Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact specifically. I'll make a formal job post later, but if you know anyone hiring a writer or an editor in video games, think of me maybe. So this person completely let go, was working on Genshin Impact as a writer, as an editor, and since he's speaking completely in English and this was not translated, it does seem as though this was also global. There's apparently a fourth one, former employee, pros for working at Hoyo. You will work with some of the most passionate people and further shape your skills. I can believe that, especially after seeing Honkai Star Rail, especially after seeing Zenless Zone Zero and the incredible improvements they've made. I have no doubt that a lot of people working at Hoyo are definitely very passionate and very talented. HoYoverse is a great stepping stone for your next company. Now that was it for the pros. Here we go with the cons. Layoffs are happening and not being communicated. So these are people losing their jobs at a company they have been working at for months or years. They're not being told that it's actually happening. That is a very unprofessional way of handling things. Leaving employees in the dark, completely unaware. Wow, that is actually depressing. HoYoverse does not believe in communication if you are not based in their headquarters in Singapore. You could just end that at HoYoverse does not believe in communication. I've worked with Hoyo dozens of times for sponsorships. I love them as a company. Okay, I do. I've loved working with them. Very professional. I've loved working on their games. I've loved doing content on their games, and I love playing Genshin. I think it's a very good game. I think Honkai Star Rail is a good game. I think Zenless is probably the best of the three. I think that, you know, there are definitely some issues with the games, sure, but I still believe at the core, they are all three very good games. But Hoyo does not, as stated here, believe in communication. They really genuinely do not. That is something a lot of content creators I know have had an issue with. Internal politics affect global teams that had zero involvement. Very interesting. Holidays in Singapore are respected, but global holidays are not, and we are often messaged to be online for non-emergent issues. That's messed up. At the same time, you know, these are Chinese. This is a Chinese studio, so they are very. I think Chinese culture is very integrated into the vast majority of studios, and they just do, you know, as stated, don't respect non-Chinese holidays. So yeah, if they're not celebrating it, they don't care about other people. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. Get used to working late nights, as once a team in Singapore is on, you need to be as well, despite set working hours. This is not a one-off thing, it is every day. So your sleeping schedule, your work day needs to change to fit them. This is actually not the first time I've heard of this. I've worked with numerous PR companies for sponsored Hoyo content, and they all tell me that they get messaged at like 3 in the morning from a Hoyo, you know, employee, and they have to get up out of bed, and then they have to log on to a game. They have to process certain things to send to the content creators, so the content creators can actually, you know, do sufficient and appropriate work. So these PR companies have to be up at all hours of the day and morning and evening. This is 100%, or at the very least, I believe this is very accurate. I do believe this is very accurate because of all the people I've worked with at Hoyo and the PR companies that I have worked with that work with people at Hoyo. Advice to management: communicate. Treat your employees with respect. Grow your employees instead of throwing them on any project because you don't have an adequate headcount for the project load. That seems completely fair to me, I think. This person talks about the reason behind the wave of layoffs. It seems to be a good thing for global, the West, and is indicative of Hoyo's shift towards adapting generative AI. Oh, that isn't good. I recently wrote an article and published it to clear up the situation for everyone. In early 2025, Hoyo's North American subsidiary HoYoverse conducted partial layoffs in its human resources department. Several employees working in HR positions revealed that they had recently left the company. This change is likely to attract widespread attention regarding Hoyo's direction in North America, especially considering that over the last year, Hoyo has had very few development positions open. According to Hoyo's overseas recruitment website, Hoyo North America currently has no available positions at all. Additionally, there were also significant layoffs in the community and marketing departments at Hoyo recently, which some employees described as part of a wave of layoffs. It's never good news. While outsiders might speculate that Hoyo's overseas layoffs are aimed at cost reduction and efficiency improvement, the reality may not be so. Recently, Hoyo's co-founder Kai Haoyu's AI company, Anuttacon, which was founded in 2023, has launched large-scale global recruitment efforts. The recruitment spanned several cutting-edge technical fields, including large-scale language models and generative models. So AI created model. I mean, you know what? Large scale language model. So basically what they're saying here is they can actually create characters with AI, so they don't need to themselves. That is wild, right? They don't need to create new characters for Star Rail, Zenless, Genshin. What was the other game they were coming up with? Asteweave Haven? No, they could just use AI to create the characters for them. Oh, that's scary. Personalized video generation technology. So that they're gonna have AI create their cutscenes or trailers and everything for them potentially. Video data processing and generation systems, multi-model technology, reinforcement learning and feedback systems, intelligent agents and virtual characters, data processing and evaluation, distributed systems, GPU optimization. This is all kind of scary. It's actually kind of scary. Remember, greedy companies getting rid of people and replacing them with AI? Yeah, they are. And I don't know, that's just scary, and I think will result in a loss of personality to games. According to Anuttacon's recruitment information, the company is offering salaries of $8,000 to $15,000 per month for interns. Oh my God, in the audio and speech research direction at the Singapore office. This translates to an annual salary of almost $100,000 to $200,000, which is for an internship position. Salaries may be even higher at the North American headquarters. For example, according to Anuttacon's H-1B labor condition application, the base salary for a senior software engineer is approximately $280,000 annually. In comparison, the average base salary for a senior software engineer at Google is around $190,000. So they're going to be paying people more than a senior engineer is paid at Google by $100,000 for a gacha game, or not gacha game, rather for the AI software, rather. Wow. In the past year, several top industry experts have joined Anuttacon, including the former Google software engineering technical lead and co-founder of Google's Area 120 product tab, as well as Tong Shin, a leader in graphics research who worked at Microsoft, is known as Master Tong. Wow. 100 place companies with AI. Yep. AI is going to control everything soon, chat. You know, people are going to be like, oh, Hoyo don't care about Genshin anymore. No, it's not that Hoyo doesn't care about Genshin anymore. It's that the AI doesn't care about Genshin anymore. That's what it is. AI is going to control all of it. I'd be done with Hoyo altogether if it comes to fruition. No heart in the games, and I doubt I want to play. Yeah, I want to play a game that people put time and effort into to bring life, to bring personality, flair, and value to, and to play, right? So there is another follow-up tweet. Wait, what is this? Moreover, only community and marketing staff at Hoyo have been affected by the layoffs with no widespread impact on technical development personnel. In fact, several of Hoyo's technical experts have been transferred to Anuttacon. Kai Hoyo is known for his intense focus on future directions, and from the information above, it seems that Hoyo's overseas arm is not cutting costs, but rather accelerating its investments. After the personnel adjustments, resources are now more concentrated. These developments in various technological fields undoubtedly showcase Hoyo's strong determination to shift towards AI technology. Compared to traditional game development models, Hoyo is clearly focusing on the application of intelligent, personalized technologies, particularly in the exploration of generative AI and virtual character interactions through Anuttacon. Okay, and then finally, nothing in Hoyo's content shows that it will use AI to replace your favorite voice actors or artists and writers. Chill, this is just a comment from Reddit. It also explicitly says, global localization team being switched is not bad. The salaries are higher. Okay. So, you know, right now, everything is fine. You know, everything is okay right now. Relax, don't worry. All the voice actors are fine, all the artists are fine, all the writers are fine today as of January 15th, 2025. The reason being, at present, the AI is not competent enough to actually replace real people. But that is not the case, you know, a year or two from now. They are diverting a lot of resources and talent to making that a reality in the future. So right now, sure. But down the line, no. Hey, where do you think you're going? I see what you're doing there. I see you navigating on over, scrolling on over to that X button. Don't you dare. What I need you to do is take a moment and click one of the videos that are about to appear as soon as I'm done talking. And trust me, you're gonna wanna.